we're going home. At least, I hope we're going home. You see, my concern is, well, Brandon and Papa, as I've said before, they like to sleep. They like to get their beauty sleep. And I said, hey, we need to leave by 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30-ish. And it is now 8:45, and as far as I know, Brandon is not awake. Now, Papa, I'm not too concerned about. I'm sure he'll be fine. He can just sleep in the car. But Brandon has this thing where he refuses to sleep in cars, which means he needs to be up, and he needs to be up soon because he still has to pack. He still has to bring all his stuff down here, and we have to get on the road. Now, it's not so much we have to be anywhere in particular. We are just going home, or at least to my home, not their home. They're not going home until tomorrow, so we have plenty of time. Even if we left at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, we'd still make it home in time, and they would be perfectly fine. I love Charleston. I love West Virginia. I think this has been a really good trip and a really fun time. But when it's time to go home, it's time to go home. And I don't want to waste my whole day waiting to go home or thinking about having to go home. I'd rather get that done first and spend the rest of the day relaxing. And sure, it won't be relaxing in here at Charleston. It'll be relaxing back home. And Emily won't be there because she's off in Minnesota. But if it's a travel day, I want to get to traveling as quickly as possible. And maybe that has something to do with my incessant need for timeliness, or the fact that I'm rarely ever on time for anything already, so I just kind of want to get things on the road. Or maybe it's just because I have a need to do the things I like the least first. That's why I do my Spanish homework, which I absolutely hate Spanish. The professor is amazing and the class is fine. I have no desire to do it, but I am doing it. But I do it literally I wake up at 6 a.m. and the first thing I do is Spanish, because the sooner I do it, the sooner I'm done with it. And that's kind of how I feel about travel. I like travel, I do, but traveling home is always perhaps the longest trip. It always feels longer than all the other trips. When you're traveling to a place, there's just so much excitement and fun, and you're looking around, but when you're going home, you just want to go home. So I'm hoping Brandon wakes up soon, but well, we'll see. All right, after much ado about a whole lot of things, Brandon is up, Papa is up, and we are on the road. And it's just after 10 o'clock, so I'd say we're pretty much on schedule.
Another early start.
Early start.
Today.
This is the earliest I think you've been up in the state of Virginia. What's it like at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Worse, honestly. I'm glad that I do things the way I do.
All right, home we go. We are at a Greek restaurant called Olive Mediterranean Grill here in Dayton, Ohio. Brandon picked this place out, so it looks pretty authentic. Everyone here looks Greek, so I think this is gonna be good. Plus, it just has the kind of that feel of like,
It's got a Greek.
yeah, it's got a feel of like a good food kind of place. So we'll see. Brandon's been talking about Mediterranean food for literally a week, so I don't know why I think most Mediterranean food's kind of bland and tasteless. But you know what? This is Brandon's meal. Maybe this will be delicious. Maybe I just haven't had good Mediterranean food yet. Although I didn't think the place in New York was that good either. And you thought that was the plus. So maybe I'm just not a huge Greek food fan. I don't know. But maybe this is it. Maybe this is the time.
Maybe your mind will be blown away.
I would like that. So hopefully my mind will be blown. But we'll see. We just finished eating at Olive Mediterranean Grill. It was alright. Brandon gave it a 7 out of 10, which is pretty good for Brandon since he typically gives things like a 2. So pretty high on the Brandon scale, but also it's just because it's Greek. So I don't know. Honestly, like the meat was really tender. It was really well cooked. The rice was good. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just not a Greek person, I guess. It's just not the flavor profile I'm looking for. So it's just I'm too American, I guess.
American. It's
American.
Greek.
Yeah, I know. I'm too American.
Yeah.
Not that the Greek is too American.
Yeah.
Seems very authentic. So now we are going back to Indianapolis. We are back home here in Indiana. We're at the apartment. My mom has the key to the apartment and she is here, but she's up in the actual apartment, which is, she's not answering her phone, so we don't have a way to get into the apartment. So I think if we walk around to the front, we should be able to get in and then go up the stairs and get to her apartment, which should be open because she's up there, I assume. So, it's good to be home. Charleston was fun, West Virginia was fun, but it's always good to be home. Alright, after taking a quick little afternoon siesta, I guess, we are now off to Big Luck to have a delicious dinner. Are you excited, Brandon?
Always.
Last time you gave this place a 6 out of 10. Are you gonna get something different than you did last time?
I'll probably give it like 6.5. Places tend to grow on me as I eat it the more.
There you go. You might even get a 7 out of him today.
If I'm in a good mood, we'll see.
We'll see. That was Big Luck.
Always good. Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. Those sweet potato fries.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
It was like a honey butter cinnamon thing going on. It's only special, so they only have it this week. But it was quite good. Sandwiches were good as usual. You got a super hot, spicy sandwich.
Yeah, and it was
as did
spicy
Papa.
too.
Chicken sandwich.
Surprisingly so.
Hot.
Hot.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. And now we're back to the apartment, back to the old abode. How would you say, 1 out of 10, how would you rate this day?
The day? You know what? I'll give the day a perfect 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Great day.
Perfect day. Look at that.
2 weeks ago, great day.
Yeah, the whole week has been a great day. I agree with that.